Okay, my sheep is a very, very special one today. Another Unikkatil. I rose from the grave. First of all, a huge shout out to Aegon Dasila. I hope I'm saying that right. But this guy gave me the English translation for this entire song, and he sent it me through Gmail, so that's the best place to send them. Geddytrey at gmail.com. It's on the my channel if you go on the about bit. Also, shouts out to Ildrit Miftari. That guy's the first guy who has sent anything through to the PayPal that I set up. So a huge thank you to you, guy. It was only a couple of pounds, but I genuinely don't care. To me, that's like you giving me £100. I swear to God, that's the feeling I got when that came through. Because even a little bit, you guys are giving me money towards my dream and making everything that I'm doing a reality. So thank you very much. Without further ado, let's get into this. I cannot wait. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. Okay.
Thought mirë erdhe u ktheva veni temune Do gjupi gjumi Viktori më nuk po vren që ty Dhe Shqipnia ku fitari lipi pare dhash Qitash pedi që jëm hito shqiptare bon Se bonat madhe dhash që qat të fmija Mvike që di që benit të folsh që policia e unë nëshëm ka
Wait, the thing that always gets me about Unikkatil, right, is the fact that even the effects used behind his voice is literally just echo. That's it. Like, I can't hear any reverb. There's nothing really. It's basically just an echo. That's it. That's all it is. He's basically said they're telling me, welcome, I'm back in my homeland. I'm waking up. Victor is not sleeping anymore. I don't know who Victor is at this point, but I'm sure we'll find out. At the border of Albania, the customs officer is asking him for money. So the customs officer's like at the border asking him for a bribe. And Unikkatil's basically saying, like, that's how I know I'm back in Albania. Everybody's scheming, everybody's trying to get a bit of money from everybody else. Everybody's looking for something. That's how I know I'm back in Albania. And he almost says it like jokingly. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though this is something that irks me, I'm still grateful that I'm back in my homeland and that I'm receiving this treatment. Because even though it's not the best treatment, this is my homeland. This is what I'm expecting. So this is what I'm getting. And he's loving it. Let's go.
Rëndëm të kufini dul Agja edhe vili bona I gare Edhe ku kem shku të shpia dhe s'me amtia ka qit Gjogi ka bërtit, ka menu dikush m'ka myt Jo, kejta s'ka me di që Viktori u këthy, kejta ta që je kam priqe Hajde që në ty, është ta gjani që shan Që njojnë kejta në mban Ta s'kall me pato kënan, me të lutëzimi vatan Oj lule, mace, unë për ti dalja pace Zemre
The way he flows syllables is absolutely ridiculous. Jesus Christ. And even then he said, I made no big deal out of it. I said, here, send it to your kids. Madness. I was shocked to hear the police speaking Albanian. And obviously that's because when the war was happening in Kosovo, you know, many of the police in there were Serbians. And obviously I think it was who was that guy? Zappa. Oh my God. Zapata? Something like that. He got killed by. He was the founding member of the KLA. And he was killed by Serbian police. Zapatero? Bro, I've learned so much about this fucking country. I'm genuinely forgetting stuff by the day. But he's saying, you know, they headed towards Kosovo. Quickly we arrived at the border. There's people like laughing, saying, oh my God, he's back. They can't believe their eyes that Katili is back in his homeland. They can't believe it. And then they went home. He went back to like, obviously the concert was in Pristina. This song was released after the famous concert in Pristina, 100 years after their liberation. So obviously it was a huge deal. Aegon also told me that there was 25,000 people plus gathered for Unikkatil. That's incredible, bro. Who else could bring like all of those people together, whether Albanian or not? I don't even know anybody in any other country that could bring that many people together, with all the turmoil that's going on in Kosovo as well. Unikkatil's the fucking guy. They were shooting guns at a celebration, and one of his friends thought somebody had killed him because there were that many gunshots going off. Mental. Let's go.
Ti vete, veç për ty vëqet gaze Allo familje sa si pava, me mirë që ju qafa Uj është maj hosë gjaku, unë nuk kom kësi mrapa S'kesh të vori pran palokës me do dhe e kum prek Mu që ke tupi të qet, jo unë shtu kom me tek dos Unë jam mama kumi maj, pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qaksun që mune narve shplumi Gjina tas po vesin kush këti, unë jam Viktori Unë është ateka për do vjet për taksu, qola pivori Unë jam mama kumi maj, pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qaksun që mune narve shplumi Gjina tas po vesin kush këti, unë jam Viktori Unë është ateka për do vjet për taksu, qola pivori Baba kuri shkom
That whole first verse is ridiculous. That whole first verse is ridiculous, bro. Do we need to go back? That's mad. Also, family, I haven't seen you. I'm glad to hug you. Water is thinner than blood. I'm coming back to stay. So in his mentality, he had the mentality that he was going back to Kosovo to stay there permanently. He had that in his head anyway, just because it was so nice to be back. Because I was at the grave of Prend Paloke. I'm guessing that that's like somebody, you know, ancient who, you know, is a beacon of hope for Albanians. I touched the soil there. I got goosebumps. No, I'm dying here. Even though Albanians have had to flee their own country, their only aspiration in death is that they die in their home country. Like they've been torn apart across all four corners of the globe. All they want is to die in their home country. And that's exactly what he's saying. And in the chorus there, I'm the most damned. The most damned. Because like even though as Albanians, you know, we've all had to go through this, Unikkatil's thinking, but it's me who's fronting the burden of all of this, because he's basically trying to raise a generation of lost youths. Do you know what I mean? Like anybody who listened to Unikkatil during the 90s and 2000s, they would have been sort of raised by Unikkatil if they didn't have their fathers around or there was no strong, you know, male role model. They would have almost been raised by Unikkatil. No wonder he can gather that many people, bro. That's mad. Let's go back a little bit. Jesus.
Unë është ateka për do vjet për taksu Qola pivori Unë jam mama kumi maj pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qaksun që mune narve shplumi Gjina tas po vesin kush këti Unë jam Viktori Unë është ateka për do vjet për taksu Qola pivori Baba koli shkom pas mu pak Milim kish haru pak Ma poni të sje buci Unë do këtë pas këndrupa Ma ndem ka dzoj ke për toka që na ka vjet Serbia E qysh ka natë shkita ka ndërtu aty shpia Qyri bjesht të nemna Qato dy kodra donat Unë kum li Prishtin po e gjoj vetën tona zonat Ron fjalla për Prishtin
Bro, then he told me about the land that Serbia stole from us and how the Serbians came and they build houses around there and they've acquired mountains. Those two, they're our hills. They're our mountains. The mountains of you know, in Pristina, they're ours. They don't belong to Serbia. They shouldn't be anywhere near it. If the war kicks off again, fucking bell me. I'll be there rapid. Swear to God, let's go.
Aty shpia, qyri bjesht të nemna Qato dy kodra tona Unë kum li Prishtin po e gjoj vetën tona zonat Ron fjalla për Prishtin jëm pa me do pishoq një zjetër Me ata që s'jëm pa m'fal, shimi herën tjetër Pal gazetarve që i shajta dha ti që m'shun Veç unë s'jëm su me mjege me m'ras kamera n'mun Hey loco, good come
Bro, keep your fucking cameras out of Unikkatil's face. He doesn't want it anywhere near you. Jesus Christ, stop trying to take pictures of Unikkatil. Like there aren't enough pictures of him online already. Alright? Like there aren't enough videos of the man. There actually isn't that many videos of the guy online. The guy's like Banksy or like a fucking ghost. Nobody's seeing him. You know what I mean? Unless it's this Victor guy, nobody's seeing him. Jesus. And he literally said then, like, mentioning Pristina, I've met with some of my old friends, the ones that I couldn't, sorry, you know, I'll see you next time. He's basically summing up, like, the whole concert, the whole event, him going back to the homeland. He's summing it all up in one song. Like, the event of going back to his homeland was so inspiring for him that he created an entire 3-minute rap about it. And I can see exactly why famous Albanian poets said that Unikkatil said that he writes like poetry. I can see why. Like, he's just running through things that he did when he was there, but he's telling it almost like he's, do you know what it is? It's almost like he's the king of Albania, and he's basically just taking me for like a private little journey through Pristina on the day of that concert. He's just guiding me through, like showing me what happened, you know. Oh, over there they were shooting guns off, and then I swore at a journalist just over there. And he, you know, he's just wingmanning me through Pristina. That's actually a dream of mine now. That fucking Unikkatil shows me around Pristina. Can you imagine? The only thing I know for a fact, I'd have no beef over there. I wouldn't get shot. Nobody would try and rob me. I'm with Katili. Are you fucking stupid? TBA. Let's go.
Divenim për çka o fjala Atim në Shqipë për gjakta buni t'fala Se jeni pa që ndoni si vla Edhe për juve Katili dashni shumë ka Prishtin, Prizren, Gjilani, Preja e Qova Mediatri bopë për shek sa t'jenu Shkova Edhe Mitrovicin ku ki o zemë ku s'ka dhon A që veshkisin
Mitrovica, where are you? Who gave you? Oh my god, there's only Serbians there because they left the door open. Are you fucking stupid? That's mental. Who gave you Serbians the right to be here? Who the fuck told you that you could be here? Bon voyage, jog on, fuck off. 6 foot down the bar, jog on, bon voyage, fuck off. Get rid of them. Jesus Christ, we're wheeling that up. Let's go.
Ndoni si vla Edhe për juve Katili dashni shumë ka Prishtin, Prizren, Gjilani, Preja e Qova Mediatri bopë për shek sa t'jenu Shkova Edhe Mitrovicin ku ki o zemë ku s'ka dhon A që veshkisin Sërbi dhe në gjeja kishin lon O bërë në shishë se që kjo e lët kur që s'pëm bën Ërso kur për foli për mdo këtë për një zonin ton Unë jam mama kumi majtë pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qakshëm që
Bro, this is why they were saying he writes like poetry. Guys, let's bring another bottle, because this one isn't doing me anything. Kosovo, when I talk, I think I hear your voice. Like, when I talk, I hear your voice because I am speaking for Kosovo. Jesus Christ, Unikkatil is on a completely different level. He's on that, like, I want to say like Eminem or Kendrick Lamar, like their, or Andre 3000, like their level of storytelling is exactly what this man represents. That's fucking incredible. That's unbelievable. Let's go for the chorus again. He also gave us a shout out because he said send my regards to all the Bloody Elbows fans. And you know we're involved in that. That's us, bro. Let's go. Chorus.
Mullin narvesh plumi Për një zonin ton Unë jam mama kumi maj Pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qakshëm që Mullin narvesh plumi Gjina tas po vesin kush këti Unë jam Viktori Në shtateka për do vjet për takshu Shola pi Vorri Unë jam mama kumi maj Pa para shikumi A shqipja i për qakshëm që Mullin narvesh plumi Gjina tas po vesin kush këti Unë jam Viktori Në shtateka për do vjet për takshu Shola pi Vorri
Oi, get up. Do you know what? Should we play it again? Fuck it. Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable, bro. I can't believe that. That's a whole story. That, like I said, literally, it was like he had me on his arm and he was just walking me around Pristina, just showing me like all the different sites. Like, there's a mountains of these damn Serbians try taking off of us, and then we see a Serbian and we fucking go, yeah. Oh, can you imagine? Unikkatil, what an absolute legend. What a privilege it must be to have that man representing your fucking country. What a privilege. An actual privilege, bro. That is poetry. Like, that guy took me to Pristina and I've never been there. I've never been there. He not only took me there with his words, but also made me feel patriotic for a country I'm not even fucking from. Like, he made me feel like I should be fighting against Serbians. And they never, Serbians never did anything to me or my family, but they hurt you guys, so fuck them. You guys are family now. And that's exactly how Unikkatil feels about the Bloody Elbows fans. They're like his family. You know what I mean? 25,000 of them packed in Pristina. I wish I'd have been there, bro. If he ever tours or does a fucking concert, I don't give a shit if it's in somebody's living room. I want to be there. Jesus Christ, this has just made me want to listen to more Unikkatil. So suggestions down below, Teddy Graham stuff. Peace.